Welcome to the weather briefing for the week of May 30th, 2013. This briefing brought to you by the National Weather Service in Riverton. Well, winter continues to hang on. Here's a webcam image from Togety Pass on Thursday morning, May 30th. We indeed have had snow across the northwest and north central mountains. Also this past week, good rainfall, 7 days ending May 30th. Here's a map of that precipitation. We can use the key on the right and notice a good chunk of northern Wyoming with a half to 1 inch of precipitation, kind of a bullseye here in northern Fremont County from the rainfall on Wednesday, and then this heavier precipitation over Sheridan County from Story northeastward from heavy rain and hail back on Sunday. But overall, you can see the northern half of the area, at least over a half an inch with the drier conditions over the southern tier of the state. So let's orient ourselves with the maps we'll be using for the next week. Here's a model forecast graphic of what might be happening Friday, and we see the wind will be running parallel to these lines where we see these warmer colors indicating the warmer air, the blue and the green colors in the background here where we have the cooler temperatures, and where we see these highlighted blobs, that's kind of where the model expects there could be some precipitation that breaks out. So our focus immediately goes to this low pressure system that's going to move east for Friday. That continues to wrap around precipitation counterclockwise around this low pressure, and we expect some precipitation still across the northern portions of the state, especially around the Bighorns. Still on Friday, that northerly flow continues to bring cooler temperatures around 10 degrees below normal to the state on Friday. So still chilly and wet conditions up across the northern part of the state, including snow at the higher elevations. For Saturday, that low pressure system departs to the east, and we have the next low beginning to move into British Columbia. Again, counterclockwise motion around that low. We get drier westerly flow across the state. Could be a few rain showers across the Bighorns and points east late Saturday afternoon, but otherwise it looks like an improving day. Still below normal temperatures. We still can't get this warmer air down over the southwest to make its way into the state until until Sunday, when we do see those dry and warmer conditions just ahead of this low pressure system, which now drops a little bit closer to Wyoming. That's going to increase the wind, probably during the afternoon hours mainly on Sunday, and indeed boost the temperatures to just around normal, maybe slightly above. And we'll see some of the showers associated with this low pressure system moving across northern Wyoming Sunday night. As we head towards Monday now, that low wrapping up over Montana and the southern prairie provinces of Canada. Again, counterclockwise flow. That's going to bring cooler air from the north back into Wyoming. Precipitation breaks out across the northern half of the state at least that day. It also looks like that low will bring a cold front down across at least the northern tier of the county, so we'll see cooler temperatures up there, while the south remains probably near or just below normal. The big news here will probably be the wind that continues as this low tracks to our north. Tuesday and Wednesday, that low makes little progress. Still counterclockwise flow, bringing cool northwest flow across the state. Still lingering some precipitation across the north. Probably Monday and Tuesday looking to be fairly windy. The best conditions will be across the southern tier of the state, where it'll be a little bit warmer and perhaps less wind, since they'll be a little bit farther from this low pressure system. But nonetheless, below normal temperatures looks like to hold on through the middle of the week again next week. So let's take a look at those temperatures. Friday, we're starting off below normal, climbing steadily through Sunday. Sunday looks to be the warmest day of the next week. Very nice conditions except for that wind kicking up in the afternoon, and then cooling down as we head towards the middle of the week. Low temperatures also again warming correspondingly through Sunday, and then kind of evening out for the rest of the week. So overall, a fairly decent weekend in store, then cooling down for the middle of next week, and then it looks like beyond that, Thursday, Friday, and beyond for the next weekend, starts to look like we might build a ridge over the western U.S., bringing a better chance for warmer temperatures and drier conditions. This is below normal precipitation expected over here on this map on the right. So perhaps warming and drying trend in store for the second week in June. So again, please call us anytime. Find us online on Facebook or at NWS Riverton, or you can find us at weather.gov/Riverton. For those of you with smartphones, check us out at mobile.weather.gov. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.